A cold January evening became a special night at the Indiana Theater in Washington. Residents gathered to watch a Vincennes PBS History Vault episode highlighting the theater's impact on the community. The program, shown on the big screen, was produced by our own Tessa Haig and Dave Novak.
Well, good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Indiana Theater. On November the 11th, I come to the theater and I have a package, and I open up this package and there's a book, and it's by a guy named Stephen Faust. And in there is a little letter and a note, and he gave his personal cell phone. Well, the same day I received that book, I get a message from David with Vincennes PBS, and he says, "Russ, would you be interested in having a special on our History Vault about the Indiana Theater?" And Stephen was talking about in his letters like how he grew up here. And so I literally on that same day sent a text to Stephen. I said, "Stephen, would you like to come and be a part of this project?"
Thank you, everyone, for coming. It's just so exciting to see everyone here, and this has just been a great opportunity for storytelling and to get to know the community.
Thank you all for coming out, and we hope you enjoy the show.
Karate Kid, Jurassic Park.
And there was a creature feature called Them.
On Main Street in Washington, Indiana, the story begins.
This darkening, magical palace of light and sound had a profound effect on this impressionable young small-town boy. It's why I'm here tonight. And it's why it became an important setting in my book. You see, Lights and Moon, again, takes place in Washington in the years 1960 and 1961. Its main characters are a collection of local kids who are 12 and 13 years old, just as my friends and I were at the time. And if you were around back then, too, well, you know already that growing up during that period of time was a lot different than growing up today.
I'm not sure that I've ever appreciated more tonight than thinking about where I grew up, when I grew up, and with whom I grew up. It's moving. I can hardly put it into words. I've thought about this a lot today, and particularly tonight when the documentary was running, and I couldn't help but see myself again as a little kid. I took a moment and looked up at the ceiling and the lights and just tried to breathe it all in. And it's funny how life sometimes comes full circle.
It was great. It was very well done. It was a fun night. Yeah, celebrate the theater and the history of it and just see folks come out and just be excited about it.
No, I just want to thank you guys. And you know, if you don't use any of my stuff, use this, right? You guys are the ones that are telling these stories all throughout Southern Indiana. And people, if we lose the sense of our history, we lose our roots. We lose who we are as a community, and it affects the way that our future looks. So I just appreciate you all. So don't lose fact of how important the work that you guys are doing, not just on the history of the Indiana Theater, but all these great stories that are out there to tell. So, you know, keep on trucking is what I would just encourage you all. So thank you all.